Hi, Erskig here. We're back with more of the Banner Saga. I love this game. Have I said that enough? I love this game. Um, and Oddleaf is saying something, probably about the chieftain being dead, because, as you all know, Chief's dead. Alette, I have something for you. Okay. Oddleaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan. It smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skoger. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad, are you the chieftain now? Um... Guess I'll have to find out later. I don't know. Oh, then that means... You're both quiet for a moment, while Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleaf has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the story of the families who have lived in Skoger throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm kinda glad she isn't. The section of the banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with it, all of this dredge, leaving home, and why did you have to kill those men in the village? I mean, if it's okay to ask. I had to make a hard choice. They would have killed others. No, I had to make a hard choice. Because the dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? I'm glad you don't want to. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. Dad, I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skoger is your burden now. I guess we're chief. Oh, and morale has improved to basic. Or normal, I should say. We can go visit her, or we can leave. We've only got so many fighters. Did I just start this episode, or am I just about to end it? I don't even know. How are you doing, Odd? That seems awfully familiar. I'm alright. Not at first. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman. What does that even mean? Well, if we're being realistic, this is what I would say. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people will think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook, it's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, if something happened. Why me? He always depended on you, Rook. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave, our banner would be divided. Oh, that's an option. Well, we gotta do it now. Look, it's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? What happens when someone thinks they can take advantage of us? I think this is what has to happen. I rely on you. Yeah. I'll be there when I can. Just don't expect any miracles. I don't think there are any miracles in this world. That seems like something that is, not happening. Well, unless you count, well, the sun stopping is kind of an anti-miracle. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on your shoulder as she heads back to the camp. Wow, we got some renown. Do we rest? Yeah, we gotta rest a day, because we're still injured, right? Is everyone fine? Everyone appears to be fine. Promote? Continue? Sure. Oh. Continue? Yes. Confirm. What's your story? It's never said why he left Varl lands to help men build a small town, but each chieftain in Skoger's family line is happy to have him. He's known Rook since the man was young, and the two formed a fast kinship. Almost read that as friendship. So, Hogan, Mogan. Oh, I see the difference. Mogan's got that scar, and they're the exact same otherwise. Sure, promotions. Like, I'm really looking for something here. No, they're the exact same. Okay. So, how do we upgrade him? Oh yeah, level 3 his thing's been upgraded, so let's get his, no, cancel this and some willpower. Confirm. What, you? Yes, you. Oh, I guess humans have higher exertion. Let's improve your armor and your strength, because those seem to be pretty good on you. Confirm. Alette is back in the party. Okay. Yep, and then Ivor can have the dust. There we go. Okay. I guess it's time to march on. Maybe this will finally be the episode that ends when we arrive in wherever we're trying to go. There's a small spot in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. Recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. While true, it weakens our sense of unity, so can't quite do that right now. Well, they have to. We can't do this. This is not an option. Fairly sure this is off the roster. This is what we brought the extra supplies for, so see them off with extra supplies. If that's all you're talking, you may never make it. You say, grabbing a few item. If that's all you're taking, you may never make it. Grabbing a few items from the supply wagon, you strap the additional provisions to their backs. Search for family instead of food. You say with a smile. The men clasp wrists with you before departing. Okay, we lost 8 fighters, 3 supplies. We got some renown. We did the right thing. Complaints of Raffensvarder's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snagged canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and his leg before leading him to you. Ooh. Ban him from camping near others in the future? No. Can we really do that? I mean, hopefully we'll get another option where he proves himself and we let him go, but this man drinks nothing but water from now on. Ravensvarder groggily agrees. Slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow, you doubt it'll be long before Ravensvarder manages to find another drink, whether you allow it or not. Okay. So, probably not the best decision we could have made here. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Ravensvarder, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no signs, with no sightings, and furious men surround Ravensvarder. We can't banish him. Can we let him... Do we believe the drunkard? You know, I have an odd feeling about this. Something's gonna go horribly wrong, but I'm willing to believe Ravensvarder. I know I shouldn't, and this is stupid, but we're going with him. There will be time for that later, you tell the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign of Dredge. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, Ravensvarder bursts into laughter, and you're sure there were never any Dredge. Not long after, Ravensvarder goes missing. Nobody searches for him or seems to mind. Aw. Oh no.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostweather now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
Hopefully. I like Ivor marching at the front there. Just minding his own business. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostweather for days. Gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. What? This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotzbonker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere, and the chieftain of Frostweather has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they closed the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the wall somehow. I want to know more about what's going on here. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else could we go? We're not going to admit defeat. Where else could we go? With our whole caravan? south, but Sigrulm or Borsgard are so far away that they might as well be horseborn lands. The Dredge are moving south. If we keep moving west, we might get out of their path. Wormtoe is half as far as Sigerholm and full of Varl. And across the wastes, these people won't make it. I don't like any of these ideas. That's because they're all bad. There's no point talking about leaving. We have to get in there. Leaving's not an option. Lying low won't get us anywhere. Let's not make any decisions right away. I want to know more about what's going on in here. See a lot of people gathering around the rest houses and the gates. We could find out what they know. How would we get in anyway? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break it, just push really hard. Ivor. I like you. I like Ivor. So there's the gate. Let's go to the gate. Approach the gate where hundreds of people have gathered in the trodden, bloody space in front of the doors. Several pincushion bodies lay unclaimed as though they simply belonged there. Archers up on the walls make it clear that nobody will be getting in. Men and women below intermittently call for mercy and reason when they're not flinging stones or curses. Ivor, did you really expect to push these gates open? Find out more from the crowd. Shout at the guards on the wall. Find out more from the crowd. That's why we came here. We spent an hour talking to different people who all have the same story. A couple days ago, the chieftain shut himself in, closed the gates, and refused any more refugees. They've got huge stores of supplies in there too, adds one man. They're just hoarding them. No point in doing either of these, so leave the gates and try something else. There's a lot of people gathered around the rest houses. Maybe we can find some help there, or at least make ourselves useful. Maybe. Where are the rest houses? Here we are. Market? Rest. Market. I like the market. 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 Donnie. Market. No. That's odd. So we +2 to drawing aggro and 5% dodge strength. Dex. Serpent earrings. So increase to agility and more Svalin's dust. We could be out here a while, so we'll take all the supplies they've got. Some more Svalin's dust as well. Go to rest. You spend a whole day at the rest house, everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just showed himself in his great hall and closed the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here, adds Alette. We could help them. Settle in for the long haul, tend to the wounded, or rest for a day. Tend to the wounded. So they're sending carts with food around. Could be a way in, Ivor replies. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Oddleaf protests. Oddleaf protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. Let's confront them. Keep your sword down until we need it, you tell Ivor. We'll make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. Stop, my friend. I wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. I think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters in Varl out here, Ekkel might have brought you in the city. It- Who's Ekkel? He's in charge up there. In charge of what? Hmm, better let him explain. Do we want to steal the cart? Fine, let's go. Oh! Oh! We're going with him! A man clad in black approaches as you step inside. What in the depths is this? The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened here? Soon as they've heard Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story, anyway. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food, and the worst are the god-forsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration, as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can't fight. You've got your own Varl. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostfiller. I don't like... I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own. What do I care? All I want to do now is get out of the streets. Think carefully about what you want. Okay, we're not gonna join them. We need to be in the city. We'll fend for ourselves inside Frostfiller. You can feel Eccles sizing you up on the spot, his hand hovering near his axe. He snorts through his nose, changing his mind. Good luck, then. Hope we don't meet again fighting for the same scraps. With the gates closed, Eckel and his men disappear down dark alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. What did we do? Well, I'm an Erskig. Y'all have been fantastic. Bye-bye.